Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. This is a very overdue video. It is a retro and modern pickups video featuring hardware, software and peripherals. I do have over 40 games to show you across 7 different platforms in this video, so you might want to go and get yourself a coffee. Right, so kicking things off, first of all, I picked up 2 bits of hardware from my work. Now, we have an intranet message board where people can buy and sell things and leave messages of encouragement for others or ask for sponsorship on their latest running endeavour, for example. And one morning, sitting at my desk with my drink of coffee, as I do every single morning, I refreshed the page and a load of retro handhelds came up for a very, very reasonable price. So here is what I got for 15 English pounds. The first item in a travel case was this translucent with brand new AA batteries Game Boy Advance. This cost me £10, not too bad, and it came with Super Mario Land, Game Boy Original, and Tetris, Game Boy Original. So that was £10. From the same guy, I paid another £5 and I got this little baby. This is an absolutely mint in protective case with screen wiper thing, white PSP first gen. It is in absolute mint condition. Now, this has led me down a very dangerous path. This cost me £5 and came with no games. It did come with a charger, but as I said, it led me down a dangerous path. So that day at lunchtime, when I picked those 2 items up for £15, I went to CEX in Rathbone Place. So I believe that to be the first ever CEX. And I effectively cleaned out their entire PSP stock. So here is what I got. Fight Night Round 3. That cost me £2. NBA Showdown. That cost me £1.50. Sorry, NBA Street Showdown, £1.50. PES 6, 50p. Bargain, absolute steal, what a game. Virtua Tennis World Tour, £1. Can't go wrong with a bit of Virtua Tennis. And Mega Minis Volume 1. The best in bite-sized gaming, £1.50. And while I was there topping up my new PSP collection, I saw this for £8. Super Paper Mario. I believe this to be an absolutely fantastic game, and I have owned it before, but I couldn't find it, or I didn't recollect seeing it lately, so I just bought another copy. £8, not bad. So from there, I wanted to continue collecting my PSP stock, and I jumped on eBay. Here's the first item I got, very bizarre. It's Invisimals. And this comes with a little camera. Now, those of you who don't know, Invisimals is a card-based game and came out roughly in 2013. And the card game never touched down in the UK. However, in June of this year, they have launched it in the UK. So there is now a bit more interest in Invisimals, and I bought into that interest by purchasing that. And it's a nice little peripheral for the PSP in the camera. So back on eBay, and I bought a game of a franchise which I love. This is Darkstalkers Chronicles: The Chaos Tower. I can't remember how much this set me back, maybe £4 or so. Everything's boxed with manual, beautiful condition, lovely. A Capcom fighter, and I haven't yet played that, so that is something which is exciting me. Then, because I've never actually owned a PSP, I've borrowed them before, but I've never owned one, so I thought, let me go and look at lists of the top games of all time for the console, for the handheld, and this came up. This is The Third Birthday by Square Enix, and this is the Twisted Edition. This cost me a little bit, it was about £20, and oh my god, I am so happy I bought it. It is superb. Inside here there is a hardback book, some postcards, all sorts of little bits and pieces. It's a really big box. The box is in pretty good nick, but if you've got a PSP, I fully advise you to pick up the 3rd birthday. Then I saw a bundle going for about £15. Nice photo of the bundle, all just laid out, all the games, and it said good condition. It was listed as good condition, and the auction description said good condition. So there go the games. There's a lot of them, and let me just gather these all together so I can talk you through them. 3 fell on the floor. Here we go. Right, so first up, Pro Evo 5. Second, Midnight Club Dub Edition. Archer McLean's Mercury. Pursuit Force. Ratatouille. Need for Speed Carbon, Own the City. Pirates of the Caribbean. GTA Liberty City Stories. Everybody's Golf. And Super Monkey Ball Adventure. Good deal, right? 15 quid. No, it's not a good deal, it's a shit deal. Super Monkey Ball Adventure comes with instructions and UMD, obviously, and is all nice. So good start. Everybody's Golf, same thing. Oh look, everything's there, lovely. And that is it as far as the good stuff. As soon as I opened this package, I started to rage. Okay, here's Liberty City Stories. Now, you won't be able to make this out on the camera, but this is a photocopied sleeve. It just has the UMD. Pirates of the Caribbean, one of the shittest photocopied sleeves ever printed. It's just terrible, absolutely terrible. It's got a replacement game UMD cover. It's got no manual. The sleeve was printed to the wrong dimensions as well. It's all flappy at the top. Next one, again, a printed sleeve, really shittily done. Wrong font on the side, really shabby ink quality, no manual. Same again, Ratatouille, exactly the same situation. Pursuit Force, you get the idea. All of the other games. So I went onto eBay and I stated, look at this one, just a cut out little image on the spine. I went onto eBay to politely vent to the seller. I stated, you've listed this as good, and as per the terms and conditions of eBay, a good thing, if it includes a case, should include the original artwork, sleeve, etc. Blah 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 blah. All manuals and other bits and pieces that come with it. And or very good, I think it was listed as very good. Anyway, the seller responded back to me saying, what did you expect for that price? So I responded, no, that's not good enough, I'm afraid. And then they ignored me. So they had a 100% complete clean record, and I gave them a fully negative bit of feedback. Right, so that's pretty much my PSP stuff done, and there's my little rant. I purchased, because these came up on official Nintendo site. This is the Majora's Mask Link Amiibo, and this is the Skyward Sword Link Amiibo. I just needed both of those because I love my Zelda bits and pieces, so they were face value, and obviously they're only going to appreciate in value, so I can sell them if need be. I then bought the Pokken Tournament Pro Pad for the Wii U, although I didn't buy this for the Wii U because, as you'll know, I don't have a Wii U, so I bought this for the Nintendo Switch because I believe this works for the Nintendo Switch. And if I at some point buy a fighting game for it, no, I'm not going to be buying Ultra Street Fighter 2 for £35. I shall wait until it dips down to a more sensible price, perhaps £5. Anyway, that controller should work. Okay, the next item, it was a box I received from one of our dear moderators. Those of you who watch us on stream will know of the mighty Tom. He is one of our lead moderators. He is a grumpy sod. He is also a very nice guy. He had a load of stuff that he sent me for no cost. I offered to pay for the postage, nothing. He didn't want anything. He wanted to send me stuff out of the goodness of his own heart. Here's the first item, Super Mario World, the Super Famicom version of the game. It also has some Japanese text on it, because why not? The next item, because we were talking about my PSP and the anger that came from that auction, Midnight Club Dub Edition, an actual original version with, he's even put a little bit of bubble wrap in there with manual, everything. I love Dub Edition. I'm super happy to have that on PSP now. He sent Monster Hunter Freedom and Monster Hunter Freedom 2, both complete with manual, both for PSP. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, that I am very guilty, but I can now. He also purchased, nope, boxed up Wipeout Pure. Beautiful. So now I have Wipeout on the go for my PSP. There were a number of other items in this bundle, including God of War Collection for the PS3. I can't wait to start that. I've not actually played a God of War properly before, so now I have no excuse. He popped in the Steelbook of Project Cars on the Xbox One. You guys know how much I love Project Cars, and now I have a physical version on the Xbox. I have got a physical and digital version on the PlayStation 4. I have a digital and now physical version on the Xbox One, and I obviously have a digital version on the PC. So I have all areas covered. He included 2 more games. One of them being The Arcade on PS2. I literally have no idea what this is, but it looks like bootleg versions of classic arcade games like Cuba and Space Invaders by the looks of things. Let me know if you've played this. It's got manual, it's got everything. Tom knows not to send shit out without manual. And this delight, which is Kim Possible. What's the Switch? A question many people who purchased Nintendo's latest console might actually be asking. And Tom actually included a note in this game, I've just noticed, and it says, there, this game is way better than it looks. So cheers, Tom. Brilliant. So I look forward to playing that. 2 more items were in his box. Here's the first, and it's sealed, and it's Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I can't remember if I've seen this or not, so now I have no excuse. I will be watching that at some point. And this, possibly the greatest of all the pickups so far. This is the Clockwork Dinosauria Triceratops Wind Up and Build Dinosaur. Just leave that there for a minute. Cheers, Tom! Right, on to my actual purchases away from eBay. All these bits and pieces are new, purchased from retail outlets, etc. And there's actually 1 gift in there. So I've been buying up a load of PlayStation 4 games and keeping them in the wrapper, but just mainly because I haven't actually got time to sit down and play through them all at the moment. You know, I travel a lot in my job, and I haven't actually sat down and played a game properly for ages. But here we go. This is Dead Synchronicity for the PlayStation 4. This comes, it's a very heavy box. I believe it comes with a CD soundtrack and a poster and all sorts of other stuff. That's Dead Synchronicity, very cheap. This is Locke's Quest. I know nothing about this. There you go. I bought EDF because I'm a fan of the franchise, and I try to get hold of as many physical versions as I can. I've got all the 360 versions. I think I might have something on PS3, I don't know. I have this on digital anyway, so this won't be being opened at any point soon. That's one for my collection. I recently went away and I was gifted a copy of this. This is Nier Automata, and this is the Steelbook variant. Very rare indeed. This will be added to my collection. I shan't be touching this, I don't think. I really do want to play it though. This is one of the games that's been on my to-play list for a while. So thank you to the guys who gave me this. I really, really do appreciate this. There it is, beautiful little specimen and a great collector's piece. Talking of collector's pieces, I've been buying up more exclusive items recently. Here are two. So this is a signature edition of Origami. There it is, and this is the only physical version of this game that was ever produced in very low quantities, maybe 3,500. This is still sealed. I don't need to open this, I have this on the PC, and it comes with dev signatures and stuff on it. Very good. Talking of digital only games printed in low quantity physical, this is Strafe from Special Reserve Games. There you go. This was later also printed, a different version was printed on limited run games as well, I think, but this is the original Special Reserve version of the game. Beautiful, beautiful, and that came with a digital version as well on the PC. I didn't know that at the time, otherwise I wouldn't have opened that. On to more normal retail purchases. I purchased, as you'll know if you watch me streaming, Dirt 4 on the Xbox One. Beautiful game, really enjoyed that. I purchased Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Why? Because I love the game and I wanted to be able to stream it, so I purchased it. This is gold edition, by the way, so 25 quid, and it includes DLC. It just got released a couple of weeks ago, this version of the game. Yeah, I wanted to be able to stream it, so that's why I bought it. I recently also purchased Injustice 2. Many of you who follow us on social media will know about this, but my dear friend got it signed by Ed Boon. That is Ed Boon's actual signature, and I have like an A1 poster as well signed by Ed Boon, which I need to get framed and put up. So thank you to Justin for queuing up and getting me Ed Boon's signature. Justin, you are a superstar. Next up, I purchased Micro Machines World Series on PS4. You'll have seen me playing this on stream. I've streamed the PC version. I love the game. I bought this so me and my buds can play against each other on PlayStation. Great game. Well done, Cody's. I know some people are complaining about it. I am not one of them. And finally, we've got to the bottom of the pickups list. This is game number 40. Was there any doubt? This is Wipeout Omega Collection, and this is the PlayStation 1 case. Beautiful little thing. Just slides out like so, and there is the actual game. So that is my pickups over the last couple of months. There are loads of other bits and pieces that I picked up as well, but this is all I wanted to cover in this video. If I've missed out anything particularly special, I will cover them off in another video. If you like this sort of video, if you like us talking about the kind of stuff we've picked up during the last month or so, do let us know in the comment section. Tell us you want to see more of this kind of content. We get loads and loads of stuff through the mail, and we love showing off with it all. That makes no sense. We love showing off about it all. That'll do. Right. So do remember to hit the thumbs up button, guys. Do leave a comment to let us know that you have watched. And until the next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.